Hi everyone, I had a question come in about solving, this is homework 39, solving question 1C. All right, so here what I have is I have a tangent line and I have a radius. So I know that they are going to be perpendicular. So I'm going to draw in a right angle right here. I also know that any radius is going to be congruent to any other radius. So I know that from here to here, that span is 10 units, which means that this entire hypotenuse is x plus 10. So now if I'm trying to solve for x, let me just slide it up. I'm going to do it below the problem. Here I'm just using Pythagorean theorem. So I have 10 squared plus 24 squared equals x plus 10 as a quantity being squared. So now I'm just trying to solve for that x. So let me work through it. 10 squared is 100, and 24 squared is going to be 576. Is all equal to, well, I have to FOIL this part out. So x plus 10 times x plus 10. So let me go ahead and FOIL that out. My first is x squared, my outer 10x, the inner 10x, and the last is 100. And on the left, that sums to 676. Okay, and I know that these two will consolidate and make 20x. So now, in order to solve it, I see that it's a quadratic equation. I need to have it set equal to 0. So I'm going to take away the 676 from each side. So 0 equals x squared plus 20x minus 576. So here I can run through my options for how I can solve it. If I was to try to solve by taking the square root, it wouldn't work here because I have a linear term. Okay, my next option is to try to factor it, and this one is factorable. So what I'm picturing usually in my head, let me write it out though, is I'm looking for a product of the a times the c. So two numbers that multiply to negative 576 that add to 20. Okay, so you would play with that for a moment, and then hopefully you would come up with, 36 and negative 16. So those two numbers multiply to a negative 576, but they add to a positive 20. So as factors, I can write this as, 0 equals x plus 36 times x minus 16. So then my two solutions would be a negative 36 and a positive 16. I gotta throw out the negative 36 as an option because I can't have a negative length. So the only solution that will work is the x at 16. All right, I hope this makes sense. Have a good rest of your day.